Welcome and thank you for watching this presentation on the Free Society Initiative, a roadmap for the Tea Party movement in support of liberty. This video is produced by the Liberty Street Tea Party, and the opinions presented here do not necessarily reflect the views of any other Tea Party organization. The fourth step on the roadmap to a free society is to use force in order to limit government and extricate government's reach from areas of our lives where it offers no value and serves no moral purpose. For over a century, we the people have witnessed fulfillment of Thomas Jefferson's insightful commentary that the natural progress of things is for liberty to yield and government to gain ground. Here in America, the government has gained far too much ground, and we patriots must resort to the use of force to reclaim liberty. However, this does not mean resorting to acts of physical violence or armed insurrection. It simply means that we use the government's monopoly on the use of force against itself. Specifically, this means getting on the offensive to draft petitions and vigorously promote legislation at the local, state, and federal levels that will ultimately sever government's intervention in our individual economic affairs. To complete the objective of limiting government, we will utilize the same approach to disentangle government's involvement in other major areas that affect our lives. These include education, religion, and science. Using force to limit government also means effectively using the legal system to seek injunctions and terminating statutes that violate the principles of a free society that were presented in Part 3 of this series. Those principles include instituting objective laws, which require the elimination of loopholes, subsidies, exemptions, and waivers, and other unequal treatment under the law. We will also challenge and overturn laws that violate an individual's rights on matters relating to their choices in life and utilization of their property. Our end game is to limit government to its proper role, the role envisioned by our founders, which is solely to engage in the defense of our lives and property, and to provide a judicial system that will investigate, adjudicate, and punish individuals for specific acts of force and/or fraud. This limiting of government applies at every level: city, county, state, and federal. Contrary to the popular but misguided interpretation of states' rights, the government's use of force to violate an individual's rights is immoral at all levels: federal, state, county, and municipal. Here are some specific examples of where we will proactively seek to limit government's intervention. Ending government's charade of pretending to be a charitable organization by stopping the confiscation and redistribution of your property by force or threat of force. Discontinuing the collection of taxes on your property to fund the government's monopoly on educational services for children. Shutting down any function of government that interferes with the free exchange of goods and services between individuals, especially healthcare services. Refocusing local police departments and courts from revenue generators to their sole purpose: apprehension and prosecution of individuals who commit crimes of force and fraud. Stopping any government agency or organization that seeks to control how much energy you use on your property. Over the next few weeks, the Free Society Initiative will produce additional videos and publish more materials that discuss this separation of government from the economy, religion, science, and education in much more detail.